Because you are at risk of getting HIV and the other diseases. For the other diseases, they can be cured, but for AIDS, it cannot. So your dreams of becoming a pilot, an engineer, the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, the President, the area member of Parliament, you will not achieve all those things. A mother, a father. So let's abstain and we wait until the right time. Now, I want to give you a chance and you ask me some questions. We finish with those ones. Anyone with any question? Yeah? I'm seeing someone here. Yeah? Let her ask her question, then we finish and we go.
How can I get to know that I'm infected? In other terms, what are the signs and symptoms of syphilis, like candida and gonorrhea?
Okay, my sister is saying that how can I know that I've been infected or I've got these diseases, the STIs? Is that your question? Okay, how can you know? Now, these are the signs of getting the STIs. The first is very immediate, apart from gonorrhea. The first sign of STIs, it is you start feeling itching in your private parts. Have you heard that? Do you know the meaning of itching? Yes. You feel itching which is very, very severe, which is too much. For an extent that every time you feel like you want to. Okwaguya. Oh, the good thing you have got it. So the first sign to know that you have got an STI or STD, you feel like your private part will start, even when you are just from the bathing room or from the toilet and you are coming back to the dormitory. After reaching the dormitory, after 30 minutes, you feel something itching which has not been there. It starts itching and you feel like, what's this? That's the first sign. The second sign of an STI, it is, oh my brother, if you go, oh my sister, if you go to do susu, the urine can pain you. You feel a lot of pain when you are urinating. Too much. Altogether. Then another thing, you feel as you are urinating, another sign, as you are urinating, you feel something like burning, something hot inside, like warm water, hot water. The urine comes out when it's too hot. You feel inside there when it's burning, very hot. Are you getting me? That's also a sign. The other thing, when you start itching and you start, when it starts itching and you start you can start developing what we call bruises or wounds. Amabwa. Ebironda. Abantu mashobera. Nyoro nyakore ndubanya munoga tikwende bintu byo kumbi. Nimugenda ebironda. Ati ekyo nikimanya rizoba. Okay. Then, my sister, those signs I've talked about, itching, feeling too hotness when you are urinating, painful, like when you are urinating, feel the pain is too much, especially for gonorrhea. If you have gonorrhea, the urine cannot even come out. You fail even to urinate. Okay? It's too painful until you come to the hospital and we get you with some medicine. That's when you start urinating for gonorrhea. Then for candida, syphilis, and these others, you feel itching, burning inside there. The urine is too hot. Start a vironda. Yeah? Then, the other thing, you can also start feeling like the temperatures. Do you know what we call temperature? The temperature. Oh, the body temperature. Or when you touch on your body, you feel like the body is too hot. Eh? The body is too hot. Another sign, you'll see that you start lacking energy. You become weak. Weak. You walk, but you walk like a diseased hen. Eh? Out together. So that's when it is serious. So those are some of the signs which I can tell you per now. Then, if you want to know that really you have those STIs, you can come to the hospital or the clinic. They test you. They tell you that you have candida, you have gonorrhea, you have syphilis. Okay. For HIV, my sister, for HIV, it's also a different case. Somehow different. Its behavior. If you have HIV, you can get HIV when you don't have these others. Only HIV. Altogether. So how can you know that I ate things, but I think these things they caused me something else. So HIV, after some few days, you will start feeling some body weakness, seriously, very weak. You will be like, you start developing something like you have flu. It seems you have flu. Altogether. But for that one, don't get worried so much. For it to be confirmed, for you to know that you have HIV, you need to come to hospital and we get a blood from you, we test it. Because for it lives in the blood. All together? So use blood to confirm HIV. All together? Any other question? Okay. My brother. My brother.
Thank you, sir. We have appreciated your teachings. And it's like I've heard you telling us that sharing sharp objects is one of the methods of transferring the good section. Yeah. Now, and it's like I cannot agree with that, because if I pierce my body today, I'm like I'm affected. Now tomorrow the other one uses it. Can it be possible? If yes, how long does the virus last at the sharp object?
Wow. That's why I'm saying, can I see those who want to become the Bashao? Where are they? Wow. Those are some of the questions that you'll be answering. Have you heard it? Musawo, you said the only way, the only way you can get HIV may be it is through sharing sharp object C. But now, after me cutting myself, and I leave my narrow cutter here, or the laser blade, for like 2 days, and then my brother comes on the 3rd day, and then he uses it also. How can that one be possible? Is it impossible really? How long does the virus take? My brother, let me answer your question this way. Whenever you hear something called a virus, in the medical field, in health factor, not in computer sectors. I think you study computer here. Yes. You know, you talk about computer viruses. I'm not talking about computer viruses. I'm talking about human what? Viruses. Viruses which attack people. My brother, whenever you hear something called a virus, a virus, not a bacteria, a virus. A virus, it loves the metallic objects so much than the wooden. Have you heard? I mean, the viruses, they like the nanoplastic things so much. They can survive for so long than when they are even here on these plastic things. All together. So the time the virus can survive on those objects, it is too long. That's what I can say. It is too long. Because the moment you cut yourself like this, that object will remain with some blood. And blood or anything that enters your body, anything which is on your body, the blood is the food for viruses. Have you heard me? So the moment you cut yourself, whether you leave that sharp object for 10 years and the other person comes, you will find it there. Because what does it is this one. After that virus staying there on that sharp object, it multiplies, it produces, my brother, millions and millions of viruses. But I told you, they are microati, you cannot see them. Even these microscopes you are having here in the school, they cannot see those viruses. There are other types of microscopes we use in the hospitals which can see those viruses. So don't there and say, my brother, what? I told you, don't judge someone by what? By what? They say, slogan said that never judge a book by cover. Any other question?
Thank you, sir. Is it possible for them to be sterilized?
Wow. Ubwo mushije ntantere kibuzo. Ikibuzo n'ikihambo. Okay, he's asking, do you know the meaning of sterilization? Yeah? Where are those ones who want to become the Basham? Oh, okay, sterilization. Those sharp objects, it is possible to be sterilized. When you talk about sterilization or sterilizing any object, it means we are putting something or chemicals or other means, we can use other means to kill those viruses or bacteria which are there. For example, I'll give you an example. Do you know sanitizer? Yes. Sanitizer? Yes. Okay. Sanitizer, it is, we can say it is a sterilizing material or a sterilizing thing. We can use it to sterilize something. That's why during COVID-19, they used to tell you, put some after shaking hands with someone, put some hands where? You put some sanitizer in your what? In your hands. Why? If you spray sanitizer in your hands, even if you touch someone like this, already the sanitizer itself can kill those bacteria or viruses which are there. Altogether. So these objects can be sterilized, and after being sterilized can be used by another. Altogether. But now the question comes, do you have those sterilizing materials to use? Yeah? You have? Which one do you have? Eh? What? Liquid soap. Wow. He talked about liquid soap. Okay. Let me talk about something small. Here, he brought in liquid soap. My brothers and sisters, when we talk about sterilizing objects, things which can sterilize or which can kill the viruses, liquid soap is not there. How together? You should know that. Liquid soap is rare. There are some viruses which can be killed by liquid soap, and there are others which cannot be killed by liquid soap. So on this object, you are not sure which virus is there. Can it be killed by liquid soap or not? So don't there. So what? Alcohol. Someone said alcohol. Wow. Alcohol. Sanitizer. Do you know sanitizer? Yes. Do you smell some kind of alcohol element there? Yes. Alcohol is good. It can work. Alcohol can kill those viruses. Or you can buy your own sanitizer. How together? After using that object, you sanitize it. You put sanitizer on it, you leave it. Then another colleague can use it next time. How together? How together? That's the only way. But liquid soap, it cannot kill all the viruses. It's weak. It is weak when it comes to killing some viruses. So you may not be sure whether it has killed it or not. How together? But at least sanitizer, it's fine. Any other question? We finish. Yes? Oh. My God. Oh, she's there. Eh? Okay.
You sir, for your advice. But my question is it mandatory to play sex with an infected person so that you can get HIV/AIDS?
Is it mandatory to play sex with an infected person? Uninfected? What? Someone who is already sick with HIV. Yeah. Is it like, let me simplify this question. Is asking, sincerely speaking, if I realize Kabwohe is having HIV, I know very well Kabwohe is having what? HIV, and I play sex with her. Is it 100% that I'm going to get HIV? We say no. And I want a reason. You give me the reason. We say no. A reason? Do you have it? Okay. Let us finish with this. Okay. It's not, my brother. Where are you? Okay. It is not a mandatory that whenever you play sex with someone who is sick, you get what? HIV. But the chances of getting HIV, they are 99%. Meaning there is only one chance of you not getting it. Altogether, I'm saying it's not a mandatory that whenever you play sex with someone who is HIV positive, you get HIV. But the chances of getting it, they are very high, 99%. Meaning the chances of not getting it, it's only 1%. I think you can see it. How is it possible for you not to get HIV when you play sex with someone who is what? HIV. It's like this. In most cases, HIV, it can get you, or you can get it when you, listen to this, HIV, to enter your body, it must find something like a wound on your body or on your skin. HIV or AIDS, if it's just here on my skin on the surface, it cannot penetrate through to enter the body inside. Unless where it is on the surface, there is a wound. So it uses that wound to enter your what? Now, let me tell you something. In most cases, people with HIV, they have wounds in their private parts. People with HIV, in most cases, they have very small wounds, very small, they are not big in their private parts, especially ladies. Altogether. Now, others they don't have. Now, you yourself, who is going to play sex with this infected person, you don't know whether your private part has a certain wound somewhere which you cannot see by your eyes. Altogether. So you go, you don't know. You say, I'm okay. So from there, you play sex. The other person is having wounds inside. Even you have some. So there are very high chances of the virus to move from the other person inside you. And you get infected. Okay, lucky enough, if that person who is HIV positive doesn't have wounds, inside her private parts, especially for ladies, and even you don't have any wound in your private part, the chances of getting HIV, they are very, very, very less. Altogether. So there are people who have played sex with sick people or those people who have HIV, and they come out when they don't have it. But sometimes they don't believe it because he knows so and so is sick. Even when he comes in the hospital and you tell him you don't have HIV. But because the other perspective is there, the other mentality that this person is sick, I must be also having this what? So there is a possibility of not getting it. So long as all those things are there. But my brother, let me ask you a question, and my sister, how are you going to check someone's privacy to see that she doesn't have wounds or he doesn't have wounds? Okay, so maybe the best way I can encourage you it is, if you are not sure, please you rather put on a what? A what? A condom. But now, for your case, you are very young. I don't expect that. All together? Yeah. Any other question? Would it go? Adi?
Thank you. And my question is, we are required to wash our private parts. Is it good to use soap to wash our private parts?
That question is very, very important. It's one of the questions which I was expecting people to ask me. Because it is disturbing most of the younger people nowadays. And here, listen to this carefully, my brothers and sisters. Most of the people, they get STIs because of lacking the guidance on how they base. Where does soap end? Or where does soap stop when you are bathing? So he's asking, is it good to put soap in our private parts when you are bathing? Okay, is it good? No. No. You people. Wow. No. All of you know. No. Okay. Why? Give me the reason. Why? Because. Yeah? Because I heard you. Give me the reason. Yeah. Hey! It causes wound. Okay. Okay. My brothers and sisters who are here, let me begin with girls. Girls, whenever you go for bathing, make sure you leave it soap in your private parts. Okay. God created a human being with some, there is something what we call immunity. Do you understand that term? Yes. Immunity. You study about it? Yes. Immunity, whenever we talk about immunity of the body, it means that the body, it has some soldiers in it which can help it to fight against the diseases. Even when you have not taken medicine and the diseases get cured. All together. So, a human being in the private parts, God put it there, what we call, there are some bacteria, they are also microscopic, but those bacteria, they are not dangerous. God created them to be there such that they can help us in killing some diseases like candida, syphilis, gonorrhea. All together. Those bacteria are there in your private parts. We call them, they are normal, we call them normal flowers. Those bacteria, they are like soldiers. In a soldier, if we have a rebel, or like this M23 you had, those who killed students in Kasese. Did you hear of them? Yes. We can use